people, welcome back to Crystal Intuition. My name is Melissa, and today we're back with another pick a deck reading. Okay, so for pile 1 we have the Light Seers Tarot with this beautiful charm here with the Triple Moon Goddess, a lot of moon energy. For pile 2 we have the Wild Unknown Tarot with this crow skull pendant, and it also has the Viking runes on it, on its head over there. Okay, and for pile 3, you have the Everyday Witch Oracle with this Pagan and Proud pin, okay? So this is your pile. So this is pile 3. Okay, so you can pick by whichever deck you feel most drawn to or by whichever object draws your attention in the most, okay? So pause this video if you need to, take a deep breath in, and pick whichever pile you resonate with most. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile 1, this is your reading. So you picked the Triple Moon Goddess, I'll just put your pendant over there, and you picked the Light Seers Tarot. So I'll just be putting the box over there. We're going to be shuffling on camera. So let's see what the cards have for you. Okay, wow, 3 cards all at once. We're going to try it for 6 cards. Okay, wow, these 2 came out. Okay. I will put your box over there since there's a little open gap there. So yeah, your reading is really interesting. Okay, so right off the bat we've got the 3 of Cups, okay? This talks about, you know, a select group of people you feel you can really vibe with. This is your soul tribe, okay? Your second card is the Knight of Wands, okay? So this card talks about passion. I actually recently played a djembe drum for the first time. I did my first drum circle, and it was so much fun, okay? The amount of passion involved when playing the djembe drum is amazing. So that might be something that would actually help you guys, okay, if you just went and did a drum circle, play a djembe drum, or, you know, just any kind of instrument, okay? Just let let loose, okay? Freedom. I see the horse over there. Horses talk a lot about freedom and strength, and also our passions. They're also really spiritual. So yeah, a lot of fiery energy. I also might pick up on a fire zodiac with that card. You might be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, and with the horse as well there, it's more Sag energy, so to speak. But when I see fire, I see, you know, like the fire signs, okay? So it could be Aries or Leo as well. Okay, so then you got the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles here makes me think of feeling very fulfilled, but not really expressing the necessary gratitude for that fulfillment. This can also talk about going through phases, going through changes, and also you trying to manifest something that might not be, you know, as successful as you want it to be, or maybe you're trying to manifest something and you're not really seeing the things you already have. Okay, so next you have the Knight of Cups. This card talks a little bit about a suitor, a romantic interest. Here we have a picnic, we have another horse there. And this also might be balanced because I see a dark colored and a light colored horse, so there is definitely maybe a need for balance as well here. With the Page of Cups and the 5 of Wands, I definitely see there's a balance, and you know, actually with the 8 of Pentacles as well, you need balance in your life, okay? You guys definitely need balance. So this card can talk about a romantic partner coming in for you, or this can just be you, okay, your vibe. You know, that like casual romantic type of energy here. Okay, so the next card is the Page of Cups. So if you look closely there's two hands with a heart. So yes, these cards might talk about a romantic interest, and also with the passion there and the soul family card, but it doesn't have to be necessarily romantic in nature. This could just be like a platonic relationship, like a friendship or a family relationship as well. So with this card, you know, like if pigs could fly, I'm seeing broken dreams, broken promises, unfulfilled things, and also, you know, like an illusion. I'm seeing an illusion with this card. Also with the water, there's some emotional energy. Okay, so yeah, I definitely do see some emotional energy, and I do see some healing of the heart, which also might be an indication of this romantic type of energy I'm picking up on. It might just be, you know, healing your heart chakra. Also with the fire there, it's situated right where her heart chakra is. So I do see healing the heart chakra might be very beneficial for you if you're going through some difficult emotional state. And yes, we have Five of Wands, which talks about some emotional energy. There's also some more fire energy here. But yes, this is obstacles. Struggling to do things because, you know, you're not seeing the bigger picture, and, you know, like again with this card as well, I feel like you're not seeing the bigger picture. You know, you're stuck in a very narrow-minded point of view. Okay, this might be a little hard for some of you to hear, but I do see you're focused on something, but it's not something. You're focusing on a very small portion of it instead of just looking at the whole thing. And, you know, if you looked at the whole thing, it just could have made the situation so much easier to deal with. But since you're only focusing on a very small part of it, you know, you're not fully able to heal from it or learn from it because you're only seeing what you want to see. So this is very harsh, hardcore messages, but this is what Spirit is communicating, okay? So I also do see a lot of Cups energy, so a lot of emotional things, but I don't feel very heavy energy here. So it might just be something that happened in your past as well that you kind of made a big deal out of, or, you know, it's spun out of control and there's just like this confusion surrounding a situation. But, you know, I just see if you looked at the entire picture, you'll get a clear view of the situation and things won't be so complicated. Because I see still water, so there's no deep emotional problems with you, okay? I had a few piles in my previous pick a deck reading which had a lot of deep emotional problems. You guys, however, I do see you being very happy and fulfilled, but you need to show more gratitude for that, and you need to see, you know, the whole picture. You know, you can't just look at one slice of the pizza and say, no, that's not good enough because it's not enough pizza, because you need to see the entire pizza, because there's actually a lot of pizza, but you're only looking at one slice of the pizza. Okay, that's just a metaphor, but yeah, I definitely do get that vibes. I see you have a lot. You have a lot of things around you, a lot of people around you. Your soul tribe is coming in for you if it's not already around you. But I feel like your soul tribe's already around you, but you're not seeing things, okay? You're very closed off and very blinded to, you know, stuff around you, okay? Like there could be a flying pig and you won't even notice it. So I do see you guys need a little bit of a change of perception here. You need a change of view. You need to change your perspective. You need to change the way you view things, okay? Because this is something you guys really need to work on. And you need to work on your heart chakra, not for the reason because you've been through trauma, but for the reason you're blocking it off because there's a lack of gratitude. There's a lot of lack of gratitude and a lack of self-expression. There's a lack of expression here, and this is what is holding you back ultimately, because I do see with these two cards self-expression, passion, okay? And I feel like you cannot fully express yourself, but you're holding yourself back from this situation, okay? There's a lot of people around you that's very supportive of it, but you're not grateful enough for it because you're not seeing the full picture, okay? You're not seeing the full picture, and that's holding you back from your full potential. Okay, so there's a lack of self-expression because you're holding yourself back from, you know, your potential ultimately, because there is support around you, and you can do so much more. Just be grateful for what you already have and acknowledge what you already have in life. Like, see the full picture here before you ask for more and before you try to take on more in your life, okay? And also, yeah, just be more free, okay? You guys need more freedom. I do see a lot of freeing energy here, a lot of passion, you know, just like letting go. I do feel like you guys are a lot, you know, like very conservative. I don't know if conservative is the right word. I am hearing the word conservative. You guys are very, like, serious people, okay? You're very serious, and you're, like, constantly in that serious energy, and that's not really getting you anywhere, okay? That's what I'm saying. I need you to step into your passion and that freeing self-expression energy here, okay? A lot of you might also be a little bit confused with your identity. You might be going through a little bit of an identity crisis, since I pick up so many different vibes here as well. And also with the moon phases, the changes I saw there. So yeah, there's a lot going on. These are really hard-hitting messages, but I don't sugarcoat things because I'm not witchy Wonka. So this is your reading pile 1 for those of you who chose the Light Seers deck. I hope this reading resonated, and I hope you got something out of it. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. Moving on to the next pile. Okay, for those of you who picked pile 2, you picked this crow skull with the Viking runes on it. I'm going to put your charm over there. And you picked the Wild Unknown Tarot, which I will be putting over there. I will be shuffling on camera today for you guys. So let's see what messages pop up. Oh, okay, we have 4 cards here. So let's try for 2 more. Okay, we have 1 more. Let's just try to get 1 more card. Okay. Okay, initially what I get from this so far, there's a lot going on for you guys. I see a lot of cups energy, and also with the swords here, I do see a lot of emotional stuff going on, okay? This is very common in my readings, okay? You know, people going through emotional entanglements, okay? So let's start from the top. You have the 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups here, I see, it usually talks about a connection, a love connection of some sort. But because the roses are here and this is generally a darker deck, I do see this being toxic. And with all the other cards popping up here, I see a toxic love relationship. This could be romantic, it could be with a family member, it could be with a friend. But I see a toxic, negative relationship here, okay? Generally it talks about romantic, but it doesn't have to be. Next card, you have the Son of Cups. Okay, so swans generally talk about loyalty and love, okay? But with the cup energy, there's some emotional problems surrounding loyalty and love, which could be a result of that 2 of Cups over there. The 4 of Pentacles, and I see some entanglement of situations. So imagine each pentacle is a person, okay? Or a situation. They're all connected. Each person or each situation is connected, okay? Everything is connected to everything else, and I will be explaining that in a second. So over here we have the Six of Wands, which talks about breaking free out of something that's been holding you back, which is, I feel, is this toxic situation. And then you have the Three of Swords confirming the toxicity here. There's like an entanglement of a situation, what I also see with the Four of Pentacles over there. So I do see a lot of entanglement there, a lot of issues surrounding that. And then lastly, you have the Four of Wands, which I feel is you making peace with the situation here, but this is very interesting because making peace with it isn't forgiveness necessarily. For some of you it might be forgiving the situation, but for some of you I just feel like understanding the situation and letting go of it might be enough, okay? So I do see you breaking free from this toxicity. Either you've been through a toxic situation and you have broken free from that situation, or you're currently going through this and you're gonna break free, okay? And also see this toxic situation took away your freedom. I also see that taking away your freedom. Butterflies also represent transformation and change, okay? So, you know, nothing is ever set in stone, so change is always like, it's the only constant in life is change, okay? So if you're struggling to break free of this situation, just think of it as a stick, okay? Think of it as a stick and just snap it, because what's not good for you, what's not serving you, you need to let go of. This card is a very... The Three of Swords is always... The actual representation of this card is usually a heart stabbed with three swords. And there is a little bit of blood represented at the bottom, and it's wrapped with red thread. So I see a lot of pain, okay? A lot of emotional pain. Working on healing your heart chakra will be very beneficial for you, and also for some of you, your throat chakra. I do see a lot of blues. I feel like your voice and your freedom has been taken away from you, and you need to claim that back. And your heart chakra needs to be healed because this card is a lot of blockage and pain with your heart chakra. It feels wrapped up. You feel very overwhelmed, very wronged. You're in a lot of pain emotionally and with your mental health. This card is like the pivotal card of mental health not being what it should be, okay? So I do see a relationship that is being toxic. Since the Son of Cups came up, this could be a connection with a younger male, okay? Just a younger male in general. This might be just for a select few of you. Like I said, this could be a romantic partner, a family member, a friend. General reading for a lot of people, so yeah, it might be a younger gentleman, but I do see, you know, your freedom being taken away. You have a lot of trust issues with people because there was a lot of disloyalty, dishonesty, and a lot of like hurtful energy, like narcissistic energy and toxic behaviors directed towards you. Now I want to explain that card a little more, what I said about everything being connected to everything else. In life, every situation is connected to everything else, okay? So literally every decision you make is a connection you're forming. So now I'm going to ask you a question. What connections do you want to form, okay? What connections do you want to form? Connections, connections, connections. 3 cards talking about connections, and then we have this wrapped up situation, and we have a freedom card. So we have a connection card, a connection card, a connection card. This swan represents generally like love and stuff, okay? So that might be talking about forgiveness, but we also have a positive side here, which talks about freedom, and then we have this trapped energy here. So what connections do you want to form in life? Because what doesn't serve you, you need to let go of. However hard it may be to cut these cords, however hard it is to cut these cords, however hard it is to escape from this entanglement situation, you can do this, okay? You can be free. You can claim back your voice, and you can be free, but the choice is in your hands. The ball is in your court. I can only deliver this message. You are going to have to physically do the thing, okay? So the only question that your spirit guides want to ask you here is, what connections do you want to form? And just do that. You know, it's not easy, but make the connections that you want to make. Make the choices you want to make. If you want to break free from this toxic cycle, break free from it. Break the cycle. Cut yourself free. If you need help and assistance to do this, get help and assistance to do this. Get someone you trust, someone that you know you can trust with the situation. Don't run away from the problem. As you see, don't run away from this situation, because it's going to keep repeating itself if you run away. Like I said, never-ending cycles, everything being connected to everything else. So if you're trying to avoid this, or just run away from it, or just ignore it, it's just going to get worse with time. And then you're going to end up with a worse version of this. So just face it head on, be brave, be strong. You have everything you need to succeed, to get through this, but the choices is yours to make. No one can make your choices for you. And don't let anyone take away your voice with their actions. I don't feel like I want to say much more on this topic. Some of you might also be grieving. Okay, I do see maybe a loss of a loved one. Some of you might be grieving as well. It might be younger male, like I said again, that the younger male is coming up. And also because we have the raven skull over there with these two cards next to each other, I do see some of you maybe had a loss of a loved one, which you also need to work through. And that's causing a lot of pain. But like I said, there's love and there's freedom here. So, take that message as it resonates. That might just be for a select few of you. If some of you did lose a loved one, I'm hearing a message for you. They are okay, they're happy, they're healthy, and they're free. They're no longer in pain. They broke free from the pain. So this might just be a message for a select few of you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But that is all for you guys who chose this deck. I really hope this resonated with you. If it did, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and we're off to the next pile. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile 3, the Everyday Witch Oracle, and you also chose this Pagan and Proud of It pog here, or pin, I'll put that over there. I will be shuffling on screen. Let's see what we get. Okay, we have some cards that dropped off the bat. This was really fast, but we'll take it. Okay. Let's see if we can get 3 more cards. Okay, we have 1 more. Let's try for 2 more cards. Okay, so let's start at the top. Okay, you have plant the seeds. So with this card, I see you guys planting the seeds for your future. If you want a very abundant, positive future, I do see you need to plant those seeds now, okay? Plant the seeds for your future. The next card we have is Ground and Center. So spending some time in nature, meditating, might be some great ways for you to connect with yourself and with spirit, and just with your manifestations in general, things you're trying to accomplish. Connect with nature. If you have a question or a doubt, connect with nature. Okay, so the next card is Seasonal Harvest. So this is perfect because you got Plant the Seeds and Seasonal Harvest in the same row, nevertheless the same reading. So this is exciting. So I see what needs to happen here is you need some spiritual growth and some, releasing of energy, okay? So ground and center, some balance in your life, okay? So meditation and things might be very great, connecting with nature. But yeah, planting the seeds to your future now, you will reap that harvest, okay? For some of you who did put a lot of hard work into something, you will be harvesting those rewards soon. That's a very positive situation we have up top. So let's see. The Winds of Change. Okay, so this card says strength and resilience. So yes, you guys have been you know, pushing through, working hard. You know, you've been, you know, putting in the effort, putting in the work, putting in the time. And I do see the winds of change coming here. So you will be reaping the rewards. The same color cat. Well, it's not the same cat, but you generally have in these three cards a similar color cat. It's white with a little bit of orange tones in it. Orange might also be a very lucky color for you. Orange is also the color of the sacral chakra, and also yellow is the color of the solar plexus chakra. So I do see you guys connecting with those chakras, but also green, heart chakra energy, with all of the nature green vibes we have there. So the next card you have here is transformation and change. We have the butterfly, which also represents transformation. We have two butterflies, actually. Two cats. I do see, you know, a meaningful connection coming in for you guys. And I do see a lot of change, you know, like I said, the winds of change, and, you know, you reaping that reward that you worked so hard towards. We have sun energy, which is really positive here. We also have the moon. So this card also talks about balance, and the moon talks about emotional energy. So that might be where the meditation might help, you know, just bringing your emotions into balance. But the sun's really a positive sign here, so I do see you reaping that reward and being very happy. So this is the sun and stars card, okay? So sun is a very positive card to come up in any reading. And the stars, like, I'm thinking of that saying, like, shoot for the moon, and even if you fail, you'll still land amongst the stars. So I'm thinking of that. I'm also thinking astrology might be a really good practice for you to do. You know, like astrology, working with like the air element wind might be very beneficial. And get your hands dirty, like I see with the top row. Work with dirt, okay? You know, grass, dirt, whatever works, whatever you'd like to do. You know, maybe work with plants, do some gardening, just spend time outside in nature. I do also see, you know, if you guys been through a stormy patch, that is clearing up. I can also see with this card, he's walking away from the storm into the light, into the sun, and we have the sun here. So if you've been through a little bit of a difficult ordeal, you are definitely stepping out of that, and there is a lot of change coming, a lot of positive things coming for you, pile 3. A lot of positive things. Cats might also be a very lucky animal for you if you chose this deck. Whether you're a cat person or not, cats are a very positive sign for you. And it's also a way your spirit guides want to connect with you. If you see a cat or an image of a cat, that's your spirit guides trying to connect with you. You can connect with them through nature. You can connect with them by connecting with cats, connecting with the elements, connecting with nature, connecting with astrology, the stars, the moon. That's ways you can connect with your spirit guides. Also meditations coming up. I also do see for some of you, this is just for a select few, a romantic relationship might be presenting itself. Because I see two butterflies, two cats here, you know, snuggling up. I do see for some of you a successful relationship coming in, or if you're already in a relationship, then this is going to be a very positive relationship. And, you know, if you've went through a difficult patch, you know, just put in the effort to heal that, and, you know, the success is inevitable then, okay? So that's about all I kind of see for you guys, pile 3. This is very straightforward, very to the point. You know, just plant the seeds for your future. These two cards alone just explains the whole thing. I don't think I need to say anything further than this. So yeah, this is your pile. I really hope it resonated. If it did, please give me a big thumbs up and comment down below. Okay guys, this is the end of this reading. I really hope the readings resonated with you. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!